saying works. Would you like to know what he said?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. I'll tell you. Because it's actually pretty simple. A lot simpler than you would. It's not complicated. First of all, the interventions that I first learned in my journey that many physicians use, you really should stay away from, like EDTA, DMPS, DMSA, these highly potent, typically intravenous or even oral chelation agents. Stay away from them. All you need is some simple, actually 3 keys. One is niacin. Okay, this is the niacin plus. Actually, this is kind of like a version of the Scientology detoxification program. A little, but it works. Niacin actually stimulates lipolysis because in your fat, actually there's something that precedes this. It's a little more important. The average person is, 2/3 of the country overweight. Clearly that's not this audience, or most probably the people viewing this. But when you're overweight, you have more fat, and that's where the toxins are stored. There are 100 times more toxins in your fat than in your blood. 100 times. So the first step in detoxification is to get into an exercise program and the right type of diet and start losing your body fat. Get down to, if you're a guy, 10%, you're going to be really fit. If maybe a woman, 15%. But just by doing that, because many people are 25, 30, 40% body fat. So rather than do the intervention I'm going to discuss, the first start is to get in shape and lose body fat. And, his analysis, he finds that, remember DDT? Do we use it now? No. Stopped a long time ago, right? Well, one of the byproducts of DDT is DDE, and it's pervasive. Everyone here has DDE in their fat, even though it hasn't been used, just recycles in the environment. So the first step is to do this niacin. Not sustained release, regular niacin. Start at about 100 milligrams, and you work your way up to 5,000 milligrams. It's a lot of niacin, and you will flush, and 20% of the people will not be able to tolerate it. And actually one of the reasons why David and I met with him is to try to brainstorm an alternative to niacin. But right now, it seems to be the best. Excuse me. And the niacin, what it will do is will stimulate release of the toxins from the fat. It actually causes lipolysis. And so you do the niacin dose, and then for about 30 minutes, you're going to exercise, and then you go right into the sauna for about 40 minutes. And you do this every day for about a month. And that should get rid of most of the toxins in your systems. Now, you could add adjuncts like chlorella, some of the clays, zeolite. That would be helpful. But the key is the niacin, the exercise, and the sauna, infrared sauna. Now, the problem is if you have a lot of junk in your system, most of us do, now this will get rid of not only the chemicals in your system, but it will also get rid of heavy metals, like mercury, aluminum, fluoride, things that we just don't know how to get rid of.
How fast do you go up to 5,000?
You can go up as fast as you can. Everyone will get a bad flush. You will look like a red beet. And it'll be somewhat uncomfortable. It's temporary and it's not permanent. It'll get better, and it will get rid of everything. It's amazing. But not sustained release. That will wreck your liver and it will not work. It has to be regular niacin.